Hello there, greetings everybody. I want to welcome you all here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. So we're here with the series we are running for the month of January, my 31 favorite rock albums released in 1973. This is day number 24. The album we're going to be talking about today is Thin Lizzy's Vagabonds of the Western World. This was released in September of 1973, their third studio album. The artwork on this, kind of an interesting, it almost looks like a comic book art. I like that quite a bit. So on this album features Phil Lynott on bass and vocals. You've got Eric Bell on guitars and vocals. And you've got Brian Downey on drums and percussion. There are a bunch of other fill-in musicians, including Gary Moore, who plays both electric and acoustic guitar throughout this album as well. He would eventually become a member at some point along the way. Lots of really good stuff on this album. This album has that Thin Lizzy storytelling already. Like it's only the third album, and you can already feel that. Vocals are a little bit different than I'm used to, but they're not bad by any stretch. This one has a lot of that storytelling part that I really think is Thin Lizzy's strong suit. Just a really solid album. Nothing on here that's really what you would call well known on the radio, but lots of really classic stuff by this band. This album's a little bit on the long side too. It's about 57 minutes long for a vinyl album of that time period. That's very long. That was one of the first things I noticed about it when I was listening to it, is how, wow, this thing just goes on. It's got like 12 tracks on it. No shorties either. A couple of songs that are under 4 minutes, but really basically a lot of longer tracks. Generally speaking, like there's like 3 tracks on here that are 3 minutes, and then everything else is over 4 minutes. Some as long as 6 minutes, or a little bit longer than 6 minutes. So pretty good. I like the song Whiskey in the Jar, a really great tune. Little Girl in Bloom, another great tune. The Rocker, Slow Blues, The Hero and the Madman. Broken Dreams was the final track on the album. This is you got a couple of songs with the very full-length versions on here is too. Whiskey in the Jar and Randolph Tango. It's a really solid album. I've only listened to it maybe half a dozen times now, but I'm getting right into it. It's definitely an album that I'm happy to have gotten. I didn't actually set out to get this one. I was going to get Renegade, but because I was doing this series when I got this was last month, when I was thinking about the series for next month, I thought, you know what, I should get this one instead because they were both available pretty much the same price, so I took this one. It's a pretty solid album. So that's my pick for today. Thin Lizzy's Vagabonds of the Western World. Please make comments about that album or about the band in general or about anything related to the topic, or you can just put your own group in there today. It would be fine as well. So anyways, you have yourself a good evening, and goodbye here from the Prog Monster. Take care.